So with that being said, I think Roald, we can start right away now with the show. First of all, let's start with a random thought. Let's start with a random thought. What is your random thought of the day, Roald?
My random thought of the day, well, is basically when you do things for people, do it from your heart. Don't expect anything back. And you might say, KR and our followers, yeah, we know that already. Maybe it's in the Bible or other someone else mentioned it, but this may not be for the reason that you might think, right? It's not because you have to do good for good sake, but it's because most of the times when you do good, you get punished for it. I'm gonna share a short story. When I was working in the Netherlands at a company, and I just started working there, and it was like a co-working space, and the owner of the building had some staff members that would that would that would need to wash dishes after, so at the end of the day, right? So there weren't cleaners, but they were just support staff. They basically worked behind a computer all day, but they uh, so every day the girls took turn. One of the colleagues took turn to basically wash the dishes, and I saw, and I was guilty of it as well, that a lot of people were just using different cups, different glasses, different plates and utensil. Just one time, put it in the sink, grab another, use it, put it in the sink. So by the end of the day, they had um, a lot of dishes to wash. And I thought to myself, you know what? I want to do something about it. I'm gonna I don't only want to stop using more. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. It wasn't a lot of money. I bought a mug, but it was a mug with a different color. So I would try to reuse that same mug the whole day. So that by the end of the day, I could just put one mug in the, because I drink a lot of coffee and tea, so I could just put one mug in the sink, so they would not have uh, that many things to wash. To my surprise, the first day I did it, I came back. I saw that the dishes were washed except for my mug. The second day as well, and the third day as well. So I asked at one point, why is it that you don't wash my mug? Is it because I put it in a sink too late? So let's say when you've already finished, and I knew the answer already because that wasn't the answer. That wasn't the reason. And they said no, because contractually we're obliged to wash the dishes from the, so the utensils, the plates, the glasses, etc., from the building, so of the company they work for, and not, and because my my mug is mine, they weren't obliged to. And KR, I like to think of myself as someone that forgives people, and I did forgive. And I like to think of myself as someone that does not worry too much about small things. But this is bothering me till this day. So I'm just telling you, just my thought of the day. I didn't make any fuss about it. Just do things for, let's say, good sake, for the sake of good, for the sake of the good itself, without expecting anything, because you might get disappointed. That was my thought of the day.
Sounds like life. Interesting. Sounds like life.